How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Brian back at it again with another episode of the High Notes Podcast. I'm joined here again with my co-host,
Melly.
AP McNasty, whatever y'all want to call me.
There we go. Gentlemen, we are back in the studio. This is our official return where all three of us are back in an episode together. The last two, we had two emergency podcasts back to back. Technically, episode did go up live onto the YouTube clips channel, but we just decided not to actually put it forward because we thought the quality wasn't where we wanted it to be. But Melly, since technically you've been gone for 2 episodes now, do you want to take it off the bat with this Carti album release? This is what you've been waiting for your whole life at this point.
Shit, it felt like it. Like, last time he dropped, I was 19 years old. That shit fucking 5 years ago. That shit is crazy.
You couldn't even drink.
Couldn't even drink yet. So what's the sentiment right off the bat off of the album? What do you think on the first listen to?
Ooh, the first listen. I'm gonna be honest. The first listen, I didn't like it.
Thank you. I was gonna say.
Okay, all right, we all agree.
Yeah.
The first listen to, I listened to the intro. I was like, bro, what the fuck is this, right? Then I started skimming through songs. I was like, all right, this is listenable with the features. And then the first go around was bad. I was like, yeah, this shit is.
Yeah.
So then I was like, all right, let me scroll through reactions of actual people who listen to hip hop. And then they went through it again. And they were playing the best songs, obviously, because it's 30 tracks. Mm-hmm. And I was like, all right, I can see what he's doing with this. I could see the vision now.
Okay.
So it definitely, for me, you have to get your second, third listen to really find. Like, obviously, you're going to have good songs, and then you're going to have bad songs. Like, the album is 30 tracks. Like, there's no way all 30 could hit. But I was like, yeah, after the second listen to, I was like, all right, I do get the vibe. The only thing I could say right now is that Sia ad-lib, I'm tired of listening to that shit.
Sia.
He spammed the fuck out of that.
Sia.
I understand that's his thing, but he spammed the fuck out. True or false, Melly?
He did. He always, I'm gonna be honest though, this album, he barely has any ad-libs. Like,
really?
He's known for like filling his tracks with ad-libs, but this album, barely any ad-libs. Like, so it's a whole different vibe.
I feel like some songs are just strictly ad-libs. Like, I feel like the beat carries that he throws his ad-libs, and then it just keeps going.
Yeah, there are some songs that there was just a chorus and then just ad-libs.
Yeah, like
a 2 or 1 minute.
It'll be like you could tell Kanye worked on the beat because you know how they have that Kanye chorus line, and then he'll just throw ad-libs in there and then fill it out.
Oh, Kanye was on Backdoor.
Oh, he's on at least one of the tracks.
He produced it.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that the only one? I thought he had his hand in the whole album.
That was okay. So the thing about Carti, like, obviously, we've been waiting for this for like 5 years.
Right.
So he is a perfectionist type shit.
Okay.
He has different versions of albums. So like the early album where he was supposed to drop last year, but he didn't because of Kanye. Okay. Kanye had like the whole Vulture rollout.
Right.
So Kanye was like he was like the head. What's the word?
Creative director
of that album. Okay. Like him and another producer called Filthy. Whereas like now, I think it's just I think it was like Mike Dean who had the vision of it. But then Kendrick Lamar had the vision of it now. Mm-hmm. Like that's what Carti told academics that the creative vision was Kendrick about this album. So
before you keep going,
so yeah, there's only one song with Kanye, and he only produced it.
So that's why Kanye dropped that tweet. He felt upset because now that Kendrick is on it.
Yeah, and Kendrick is on his song. So supposedly, like he was supposed to drop Friday night, like at 12. And he didn't. He dropped
delayed by like 3 hours or something like that.
Yeah, like a couple hours because of sampling and shit. And like the rumor is that Kanye had a problem with Kendrick being on his songs. Yeah.
Okay. But do you think 3 features is a lot
for Kendrick?
Yeah. Would you have 3 Kendrick features on your album?
Yeah, like 2.5, like 2.5.
You can't do 3. 3 is insane.
Like 2. I mean, he has 3 songs with Travis too.
Yeah.
He does have, like, I did think like he spammed Travis, I could say he spammed Kendrick too.
Yeah.
But I do like the Kendrick songs though. The first song with like Kendrick's kind of on it. Kendrick's only on like the ad-libs for Mojo Jojo.
Yeah. Right.
Like that song leaked before and it didn't have Kendrick ad-libs.
Uh-huh.
I think it was better. But Kendrick album, I mean, ad-libs, them shits is growing on me. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, if you have a chance to put Kendrick as a feature on that, I'll probably do that shit.
Especially like after
just for the hype of it.
Yeah, I'll do that shit too.
like after the
Speaking of
the year he had.
yeah, for sure. But speaking of Travis Scott, do you think Travis Scott added anything to the album?
Oh yeah, he produced the second song, Crush.
Crush is good. I really like Crush.
Crush with the chorus.
She gonna let me go.
It's like a good like build up type
I love
shit.
it.
Crush.
I thought Kanye was on that because I feel like that's
with
a
the chorus.
Kanye style.
Yeah, fact.
That's why I thought he was on more than one track because I felt like that was that. But
That was a Kanye.
as
vibe.
far as features, I think I could have done without Travis Scott on those songs.
all three of them.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
I feel like because
the one with Future. Yeah, I you know what I'm talking about. Charles them hoes to see. Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like he was just
you're
like,
just there.
yeah. Like they gave him an open.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you Travis, just hop on it. Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm gonna be honest. So when I first started listening to this album, right off the bat, the first up until you get to Evil Jordan, all of those tracks, those opening tracks, I still hate them. After I listen to them over and over again, I feel like those tracks were like him in his infancy. They had that type of vibe when they were where he was like at the start of his career. That's what they started to sound like almost. Like in terms of like that, like almost like that emo fucking weird fucking pop rock band type music.
You said the start of his career.
Yeah, like towards the beginning of his career.
Hey, he was never on no emo shit. He out on the emo shit like well not emo shit like the Rockstar shit and a whole lot of red. That's 2020.
That's 2020.
He had a whole different vibe. Like his first vibe, you know his first vibe. Like the shit with Rich the Kid.
Yeah.
He was on his like his
It's rapper shit.
his Cat
Now-
Party shit.
That's the era I'm still on with Cardi. Because as you know, I'm not a real like Cardi fan like you are. But I listen to it. Like I was so proud of him, and then Magnolia. I'm still in that era. So when he comes out, like you said, he changes his flow because I brought up that we should dress up as vampires for this one, and you told me that was his last era. So I was like, damn, I didn't even know he went through eras like that. But
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie,
like that shit's hard.
this album is a good album. As a just casual Cardi listener, like I'll definitely have some songs. Like I'd Rather Lie is a great song.
I think like that was his main thing about like that was my like why I didn't like it because I felt like he was a little like leaning towards like the mainstream shit, which is like as a fan you shouldn't be thinking that way because as a fan you should look at your artist and be like yeah like be the best that you could be.
Yeah.
You know? Like you don't want your artist to be in a box,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So but then I started listening to it and like as much like I was listening to like on my job,
Right,
it just kept getting better and better and better, and then I started playing it in the car.
right. That's why I said
you
I
put
listen
this
to it first.
on full range speakers. You gotta actually like hear
Now,
Crazy. And then I got fried and started listening to it. That shit got
So-
crazy. Thought he was on some shit.
when I first listened to it, it was on my car ride home from work. On my way home from work. I listened to it that first time. I didn't get all the way through the album. Then on my drive to my hike, I got past Evil Jordan and I started listening to those
Evil
tracks.
Jordan was a good
That
song.
was a good song.
His bump.
Once you get past that, the tracks that automatically hit my liked playlist without me even listening to it
shit.
more than once. Jumpin', We Need a Lot of Vibes, Charge Them Hoes a Fee, and Evil Jordan. Those songs hit the playlist immediately.
Yo,
Immediately,
Not gonna lie, bro. Like, if you like those songs, you just need to try out like the other songs as well. You know? But like,
I'm trying to.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
some of the songs, I just don't fuck with it. Like, did y'all see like some of the meme page like Grand Day? He was like talking about like,
Grand-
oh yeah, he was talking about like this was a 30 for 30 except
Yeah.
for one song. I was like, what is this
Yeah,
nigga?
what
doing?
is it?
yeah, that's corn set. I mean,
I give it 15 good songs. 15 good songs, 15 other songs you had to get into.
yeah, like the first, like the first 2 listens, I took away like 12 songs, and I started listening to it more. I'm close to like 20 now.
Do you like the song Trim? I feel like
Future, that's
Future
fire.
I felt like
Future
Future
is-
carried.
Yeah.
Like I could have done without Carti on that.
Hey
song.
man, I'm not even mad about that.
It was a Future
Nah,
track.
Yeah.
Future was spitting.
It was a Future track because that was supposed to be on Future's last album. Yeah, like the shit with
the Metro Boomin album.
wait, was it on the Metro shit? It was one of those albums, yeah. So it was actually a Future song, and then Carti was featuring it on.
Like it was spitting.
But one thing about this album too is like, it's not really like one thing I took away from it, like it's not really like an album either. It's like it has like a mixtape feeling to it.
See, but that's what I mean. Like some of the songs feel like they were not a part of a cohesive project.
Right? Yeah. That's what I feel like. It's like
Chunks of it were like you could see the consistency in chunks of it, and then other chunks you're like, why is this on here?
It's like
Now, do you think that he did that because he gave as much as he could because of the amount of time that he took off from releasing music?
wait a minute, like the 30 songs?
Yeah. Do you think that he just packed as much as he could because of it?
30 songs is
30 songs is a lot, man.
30 songs is a lot, and like now, like I just wonder like how long he gonna take to drop another fucking album.
Well, I heard rumors that he wants to drop again back to back.
Yeah, but it's Carti.
Yeah.
You don't fucking know. Like it was rumored though, like before he even dropped this one, that he was supposed to drop 3 projects this year. He had like the I Am Music,
Yeah.
the Baby Boy, which was like more for like the fans,
Right.
and an Opium album. So like
collab.
yeah, like his whole label.
Yo,
But who the fuck?
speaking
knows,
of underground, well, they came up from the underground. They're mainstream now. But who is Osama's son? On Twitter, all I kept seeing was he got leaked.
Yeah.
And the thing that, like, bro, that he got leaked, and then they were saying that that's a humiliation ritual. He's about to become mainstream, blah, blah, blah.
Nah, bro, yo.
Is he actually underground? Like, is he a good
He's underground. He's like, yeah.
But
he's
is he, like, popular? You know how they're about to...
Yeah.
I feel like underground
He like
is a
right there.
ceiling where you get so known that you become mainstream.
He's like, I say, like, you know who Ken Carson is?
Yeah.
Ken Carson is like
Is he mainstream now, though?
I was just gonna say that he's like the tippity top of like the underground. He's like just touching mainstream, you know.
Okay.
And then like Osama's son is like, he's like right there trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like at the top of underground. He's like the top of the underground.
Right.
Where like I listen to his music. It's not. I mean, for me, it's not bad. I don't think y'all would fuck with it because it's like a lot of like distorted. Yeah, but yeah, they be violating him. Like they leak his music, they leak his album, they leak his fucking sex tapes, they leak his
Nah, what the fuck? Why they doing them like that?
like I'm not like underground fans, like they're
weird.
They're weird. like underground fans is mostly just 13, 14-year-olds
Who are like obsessed.
they don't give a like they don't see like the bigger picture. You know?
But I thought all artists put their music on hard drives when they leave. So,
Not everybody do that. Like some artists, like
let's say I have an opening on a song and I send you the file, you leak it on some nut shit. That's technically you leaking it.
you can leak it. Yo, hackers get in your iCloud, get in your fucking in your email, your Gmail. You know what I'm saying? That's why the motherfuckers like I know Kanye, I know Uzi. The motherfuckers got to walk around with a whole hard drive on them because
It get like that.
yeah, like especially if you Kanye and Uzi. Yeah, Uzi just fucking got like 100 songs leaked. Like, and it's Lil Uzi.
But the thing with that is, like, if you leak, like, they not thinking, if you leak the nigga songs, he got nothing to work off of, so the album you're waiting for is gonna get delayed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like I don't agree with leaks, but like it's say if it's like a 2016 Uzi leak.
Yeah, like something that
Yeah.
never would never.
Right, but like these songs, Uzi songs, these songs are better than the fucking projects he's been dropping though. Like that's like the problem, and like that's a problem. And like one thing you gotta look at Uzi, like damn, my nigga, who the fuck is picking your songs for the projects? Like you know what I'm saying? Like the fuck's wrong with you? Like I don't know, but yeah, like the leaking is just crazy. But like leaking a motherfucker, fucking like sex tape, that's weird, bro. And then and then I see
that's the era we live in on the internet.
and then I see comments. I don't even want to talk about like this whole shit, but like then I see comments about motherfuckers like measuring their dick size. Niggas is comparing dick size. Like, yo.
Yeah, I did see that.
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas?
Yeah, I did see
Like,
that.
y'all don't, like, is y'all brain so fried that y'all don't, like, God damn, like, what
But do you think they just do that? They just do that to get the likes, than to get viral?
they
At
could,
any means, by
fucking
any
don't
means.
care. Like, they really don't care. Like, especially now on Twitter, like, it's all about impressions, man. Like,
Nah, that's a fact.
like people.
Nah, because all those
rage bait
people,
for no
yeah,
reason.
all those people doing that don't even have their own picture as their profile picture.
Right, like it's usually a fucking burner account.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yo, like
And they-
most of the time that you see someone going crazy or hating on something is usually a burner account. Because, like, bro, you're a fucking loser, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, bro. You nigga.
That's not my thing on Twitter.
No, like, like leaking a sex tape, bro.
Yeah,
like,
nah, leaking a sex.
yo, and then I see
But do
someone.
you think he should take responsibility? Because knowing
Yeah.
that he always gets leaked, why are you making a sex tape?
Not even
Yeah.
that, why are you keeping that on your phone to begin with? Like,
I mean, like, yeah,
Come on, nigga.
like it's just
that's
burner. Yeah, it's true though. Like, he gotta be more smart with that. Like, I don't know. And like, why is he recording like busting some ass? Like, if you recording busting some ass, bro, like you're not getting no
Then you're
ass
not
in
getting no.
general. Like,
That's what
you know what I'm saying?
You're
Like-
a rapper. This should be a regular for you.
I was saying, like, he like,
shit is wild. That
She
shit
was
is
like,
wild.
the girl said, "You want to be on my OnlyFans?" Nigga said, "Sure." And
Oh, she said that?
I don't know. That's what I'm guessing.
oh,
From the picture, she looked like an OnlyFans.
yeah, that sounds. Yeah, she looked like a bitch he paid or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to violate, but like,
Some like porn star
yeah, she
type.
looked like like a OnlyFans,
Yeah.
like a prostitute.
You know, not yeah,
I'm just saying, like, that's what she looked like.
yeah. It definitely don't look like no regular 9 to 5 type. She look like social media type.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit is like, nigga is weird.
All right, so let's get into the real question. 1 out of 10, rate the album. Let's start off with Melly.
I'm go off. I'm gonna say,
Now, 10 is an absolute classic. You're gonna listen to it every day. 1 is god awful.
I'm gonna say
5 is decent album.
for me right now. I listened to it a couple times. Listening to the car, listening to it like all the way like straight through. I seen like a couple. Reactions too. Like reactions be making it better too. Like I like watching them.
Do you see the
like,
guy who's like he's not old, but he's like older. He has this weird ass mustache.
talking about Fantano?
Yeah,
I wanna see-
he was geeking out, bro. Those facial expressions.
He
Yeah, I was watching him. That's how.
fucking with it?
Yeah, he was fucking with it.
He's critical.
That's what I'm saying. But I feel like he likes Kendrick Lamar too much
yeah.
that he's gonna give him a good rating. But have you ever seen his older reaction videos at all?
About what album?
Well, about any album?
He don't like Drake.
I know that hates Drake.
He don't like Drake.
Wait, there was actually a song on there that sounded like a Drake instrumental, and it was
I am music.
it sounded like a Drake instrumental. He was like, "This sounds like a Drake instrumental." Then I think he heard Kendrick on it, and he was like, "Oh, this shit is fire." I could be wrong, but there was one he did say, "This sounds like a Drake song," and at the end of it, he said, "No, this is really good. This is really good." So I could see how he hates Drake, but his facial expressions were going crazy. He really enjoyed the album. Now the other guy,
The production was crazy.
he was just a hype man. You know who I'm talking about? The other guy behind the computer that's in the studio with him?
Oh, with Fantano?
Yeah. It's like some dude that just runs on the computer. Nah. You have to watch it. But he really bumped it.
Yeah,
So-
I want to know what his review. Did he say like?
Yeah, he said it was good. And on the thumbnail, he said 0 skips. But the thing I saw was only an hour. He didn't go through the whole album. He just went through all the songs that the chat was suggesting. But he liked it. 0 skips is kind of crazy to me. But what's your final verdict? Sorry.
I say for me, it's probably I would give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8.5
8.5?
for right now because it's probably gonna go up.
So for me personally, I normally go based off of how many songs of the album actually end up on my like playlist. For this album specifically, it was 30 tracks. So far, I only have about 4 of them. So I'm not gonna go in with my regular mentality when I come to rating this. I'm gonna go with the mentality of if I went shopping at the Carti supermarket, 4 of those tracks ended up on my playlist because I thought it was that good. So
Well, I do gotta say something. Like we did have this conversation like a couple months ago. Like how we be listening to music. You listen to music for the substance and the lyrics.
exactly.
You need to go into this album without that. Just going to this album just vibing out.
It's feelings and vibes. It's feelings and vibes.
Because like when I listen to Carti, I'm not worried about, oh, what's the message about this album? Is he gonna give me like something where I could like succeed in life or something?
But then that's not what I listen to Carti for. I don't.
You just gotta love his, like, you just gotta listen to his sound, because his flow, like that's like his like, if we talking about his skills about like making a song, his flow,
Ad-libs is number one.
his ad-libs,
Is at a 90+ overall.
flow, his voice, his cadence, and his product, like the beats he be picking, like he just got that sound. So like I just want people to just go into like that mindset. Like, don't go into the album being like, oh, he like on some Kendrick Lamar shit. Just go to the album just
Vibing.
just go into the album just bumping. Like,
What's your rating? What's your rating?
So, with that constructive criticism, I will readjust my initial.
Look, you got peer pressure.
No. My initial assessment of this album. Originally, I was gonna give it a 6 out of 10, but understanding what you were explaining there, I'll bump it up to a 7 out of 10. It was a 7 out of 10 album based off of that.
And
that makes sense.
That's what I'm gonna give it to, a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
And the whole reason,
like, as a like y'all like mainstream fans,
yeah.
I don't think that's bad.
So the reason I gave it a 7 out of 10 is I like half the music on the album, and the songs that I did like are very good, and I could see that.
Like, it's
7 out of 10.
are very high. Like, the highs are highs.
The highs are highs. Like, the good ones are good.
Yeah.
And then,
I think
That's agreed.
but you know what threw me off though? He has a song with only Uzi on it.
yeah,
I was like, what the fuck?
it's like
is going on?
it's like an interlude.
Yeah. That shit was hard though.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, it was hard.
It's like type short though. I think like both of the songs were.
Well, that's what it was. I heard Uzi, and then I was waiting for Carti, and then Silver Album was the next track.
I know the tracks you guys are talking about. For those were inoffensive tracks for me for the most part. Like, I don't mind that they were on the album. It's the type of
There were layups.
yeah. That's pretty much what they were.
Like, here, little nigga. 5 years. Here, little nigga. That shit is hard though. Like, you just have like your boy hop on a track and be like, hey, I'm gonna just throw it in there. This is just fire.
Nah, but what's it called? Speaking of people that also dropped album, let's do a quick comparison. Do you guys hear the Tory Lanez album as well?
Yeah.
I ain't hear that shit.
You ain't hear the Tory Lanez album?
Now, we did talk about it a little bit on the emergency part 2.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was, you know how he made it off a jail phone, right?
Yeah.
But it sounds so good. But I feel like Tory Lanez,
Shout out to the engineer.
yeah, shout out his engineer. I feel like for us, Tory Lanez is good because, you know, Tory Lanez be spitting. But I think I'm going to give him the same rating. I'm not going to lie.
You're going to give him the same
I'm going to give him the same rating. Free Tory.
I'm going to be honest.
Give him the same
So
rating.
for the Tory Lanez album, I've listened to that album from beginning to end about 4 times. 4 times since it had dropped. It was that good for me. I think that if he would have like actually dropped this in a studio with actual equipment, he'd be winning awards left and right. I'm gonna be honest. That's how good I thought that album
I
was.
don't say he would have went up for it.
He would be winning awards, bro.
Not disagree. He's independent.
Again, I think he would be winning.
Yo,
awards.
that's what I noticed. Like, all them award shows are just dick sucking. Dick sucking awards.
Like, you gotta think about it. He was going against Jay-Z. Like, you think Jay-Z gonna let him?
He gonna let it slide?
Probably.
He's not. Jay-Z is dead as like the godfather of this whole shit.
Facts.
Whatever he say, go. For real.
Whatever he says, go.
Look at Drake. Look at the position he in.
Right.
And he gave the Super Bowl to Kendrick. That's all Jay-Z, man.
Drake get FIFA, he said.
Drake get FIFA.
Oh, see?
Drake, I hope Drake get FIFA. That shit would be crazy.
That should be comedy.
But nah, I didn't listen to the album because I could really care less, to be honest. But
It's a good album.
like I give credit to Tory Lanez though. Like he's a very talented artist. You know, like he could rap, he could sing. Like not a lot of artists could do that. You know,
Mhm.
like
See, now-
he's kind of like a Drake. He could get into any bag. You know what I'm saying?
That's what a lot of people are noticing about that album. In the album, he has such flexibility. On some tracks, he sounds like The Weeknd. Not like that, like, you know what I mean? Like, on some tracks, he sounds like The Weeknd.
He can sing.
And on other tracks, he sounds like Drake. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga has skill, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know what?
album.
You know what should happen?
Not a
bro?
lot. Like, sorry about that.
No,
Like, I was thinking about this too. I was like, yo, like, artists from Canada, the motherfuckers
They be running.
They
That's
like,
what I was gonna say.
Weeknd,
I feel like they should just stop beefing. Imagine
yeah, Justin Bieber too.
Justin Bieber. Imagine Drake, Tory Lanez, and The Weeknd make a collab album, man. That should be kind of fire.
Yeah, that'd be a little tough though.
That'd be tough.
It would be fire.
We're not getting
And then we throw Nav in there. We throw Nacho in there.
We're not getting that. You're way too high.
Hell no. That's it. No,
Probably have Nav producing.
Nav producing.
Yeah.
Nah, but I feel like that might happen down the line, like when they pass their prime and then they stop beefing and shit.
I don't think so, man. I
They
think
they might give us a song for the streets.
like rappers is just too egotistical. Like that's the
are.
problem. Like and like The Weeknd and Drake, like it just goes just very deep.
Right.
Like Drake is. I feel like Drake is always gonna see Weeknd as his son.
Little
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? Yeah, it's his little bro. And like The Weeknd is not with that. Like
But you know what?
Fucking
What's the
superstar,
thing? You know, yeah, that's the truth. But you know what it is, bro? Everybody started out somebody else's little bro. Lil Wayne, Drake was Lil Wayne's little bro. That was really his son.
yeah, I mean he signed him.
That's true. So it's like everybody's a little bro. And then Lil Wayne had Birdman.
Kiss him.
We're not gonna say that about the GOAT, but I'm saying there's a chain of this shit. Like the only one I say was like, I won't even say J. Cole because Jay-Z was
Jay-Z, yeah.
but he kind of broke away from him. Like I feel like he started doing his own thing.
I don't know, cause he did sign to he signed to Jay-Z and he was like in New York for a while too.
And then that was when he was trying to get real mainstream before he started really not giving a fuck.
When did he go mainstream? Like for his
When I remember this guy had the low cut with some big ass stunner shades and a Ric Flair jacket.
What was that?
Forest Hill Drive was when he went mainstream, yeah.
What's the one before the game? Like it's a
That one was still, no, he was still low key before when that.
what is that called?
I forgot what the name of it.
Work out
like-
for me, work out for me.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I feel like no. I feel like I feel like that's when he started really
Like
into the shade. Yeah.
But I think like
Force is just when he
it
started
popped.
giving
It
off.
popped.
Yeah, he didn't want to give a shit about.
yeah. When you think about it, like just think about an artist, like you can't really think of a fucking artist who really like.
Who just does it.
How about Jay-Z? Like who did Jay-Z like? I mean, I'm a young boy, so I don't really know. But like who did Jay-Z like be little bro to?
Well,
I don't know.
Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, he was like coming.
They were together a lot.
Yeah.
Bad boy Diddy.
That is true.
Yeah, but it's very tough.
Yeah.
It
And I
comes
feel
with
like even
everything,
Tupac. I feel like Suge Knight was that nigga, you know?
Oh, Tupac.
Yeah, I feel like I was out for a little while, and that was a lot of finessing and shit.
Yeah, but like Tupac, he wasn't musically inspired by Suge Knight though.
Nah. But I mean, like,
I was like his
Suge Knight was like,
OG type.
yeah, his OG. That's what I mean, OG.
Nah, that shit is crazy though. I don't even know, like, who do you guys think would be the I don't even know what I want to do this.
Hey, bro.
I don't know.
Oh, we're talking about like real like what motherfuckers
But
up there.
I feel like, yeah, I don't know, man. Because everybody goes like, they take them under the wing, but that don't mean that they little bro, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Because like Eminem took in 50 and shit.
I mean, it's like, well, he didn't take F50. They were cool. So they were like peers. But Eminem did look out for 50. But 50 did the same for M.
Yeah, it's true. I don't think it was like
It wasn't like
vice
that.
versa.
Yeah. I mean, Dr. Dre took in Eminem.
Yeah,
Dr.
Dre.
That's what you had to say. Yeah.
Oh, it's Dre.
That is crazy.
Nah, I feel like that vibe, that whole era of music when 50 Cent, G Unit,
Like 2005, 2003.
was popping. That shit was like
I was
Trap was
I know that.
a hit. Window shopper? Come on, nigga.
Oh fuck! When that
Candy shop?
Now 50 Cent had his fucking run. He had his shit.
Yeah, man. The next
50 Cent was
the
crazy.
next closest we ever got to another 50 Cent was Pop Smoke. That was the closest we ever got to another 50 Cent.
In terms of what?
In terms of like the run they were about to have to run New York.
Hell no.
I mean, I feel like
New York.
No.
they had a similar sound and they...
Running New York?
Running New York
Running New
specifically.
York. I think Pop
Oh,
Smoke
no.
would have had the crown for...
He would have had it for at least a minute.
He would have.
I don't know if he would have been
But,
at the top of the game.
But
50 Cent was just different though. Like,
50 Cent...
I'm not trying to hate on Pop Smoke, but I just think like his sound would have just watered down, to be honest. Like I just think he would have been just
You could, yeah.
rapping the same shit. Like he would have had the crown in New York though, because like who has the crown right now in New York?
Shit.
Nobody won it.
Fabio.
He could keep it if he has it. If that nigga got it, he could keep it.
Nigga got to buy another crown.
Shit.
Nah,
Right.
that's just sad though, because like hip hop like originated from New York. You know, like who we got like no one's fucking New York. It's crazy.
I remember it used to be like East Coast, West Coast, and it was like basically New York versus LA. And then Atlanta took over. And then I felt like Florida had a little run, but I guess they were like mixed in between.
They like the South.
And then what happened then? Who runs shit now? Chicago had it for
Still Atlanta, to be honest.
Good minute.
everybody like drill music.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah, I think it's back in Atlanta.
They still run it. Like Atlanta's just always gonna run shit back.
I feel like right now there isn't really like a single area that's running the entire like game right now. I don't feel like there's like a definitive, because Kendrick got the East Coast, but everybody think Kendrick
The West Coast.
The West Coast.
Yeah. The thing about the West Coast is like they have a whole different music scene. Yeah, they have a whole different sound that we don't even know about. Like
Yeah.
like the West Coast is like its own type of shit. Like I remember
me
like
personally, not to cut you off. Let's take YG for example. I cannot listen to YG, but West Coast niggas love YG.
love them.
But that's just not my sound.
Right. Or the Kendrick album, like that's just not my sound, you know?
Nah, that's a fact, bro. I didn't fuck with his last album because it was so heavily like it leaned way too much into that West Coast music. It was like that's not my type of music. Like I don't like that. Nah, that is a fact. That is a fact.
Let's take an ad break.
All right, gentlemen, but let's go ahead and take an ad break and we'll jump right back into the next part.
But it's time for a quick ad break, gentlemen. McNasty, Melly, do you guys know where you can tell the audience where they can find the latest episodes?
Yeah, just click on our link tree and they take you to all the platforms where we release weekly episodes. Platforms like YouTube Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Breaker.
And if you're enjoying this episode, like, comment with your thoughts, follow with post notifications, and if you're listening on Spotify, vote on the weekly polls below.
And don't forget, we also have the Discord inside of the link tree. So if you guys want to join the conversation a little bit deeper, we got the Discord in there as well. But let's get back to the episode.
All right, gentlemen, but let's jump right back into the next story here. Do you want to talk about this Angel Reese threatening to sit out of the WNBA season? Not even a game, the season?
Yeah.
Explain.
So Angel Reese recently played her first season in the WNBA last year. Very popular college star player. Even in the WNBA, she came out and made a run, you could say, for the Rookie of the Year campaign.
Gotcha. So she's like, from my understanding, I don't watch the WNBA that much, but for Caitlin Clark, this is like her nemesis.
Right.
That's a narrative they're trying to push. But there is some like Angel Reese be trash talking to her. Like if Angel Reese has a good game against her, you know she's gonna talk shit. But when she hops on social media, they say they're cool. It's just competitors for, which I understand. Because if that is like the best player, you want to be better than the best player. That's true. You're gonna talk your shit when you are.
That's true.
Angel Reese is starting to sit out from WNBA due to pay concerns. So she's been advocating this even in her rookie year, that she believes WNBA players should be getting paid more.
All players or just her?
All players. It's all players. And her reason is like the most popular WNBA players can make it by because they have brand deals. Angel Reese signed with Reese's Puff. I think she just has a new McDonald's meal coming out. So she's getting sponsorship money, so she'll be all right. But I guess she's looking out for the other ones who basically are bench players making $60K. If they're on the bench, they're probably making less.
That's what's stupid though. Like not every player's gonna do that. Like the fuck, like only you could do that because you're getting money out of other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but do you feel like
the WNBA isn't her main
concern?
Main income.
Okay.
Like she's probably making way more money from their advertisement.
Well, here's the thing.
No, she is.
She's making that
Whereas,
money because she's in the WNBA, though. We have to at least be on the same page when it comes to that. So without that, she wouldn't have those advertisers. So she's getting those sources of revenue because of the WNBA contract.
But she's talking about talking about the base pay for the contract. So the top players, I guess, could make 70K, maybe high 80s.
The top players?
Yeah. So it's working like a regular 9-to-5 job. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were getting at least 6 figures.
No. So that's what she's gunning for. She wants them to at least get paid that much. But when you think about it, the WNBA right now is a money pit for the NBA. The NBA pays for it. They lose money going through the season. There's some WNBA team that they offer all-you-can-eat breakfast buffets right before the games to try to get people to come in. Now, Caitlin Clark is a very good player. There's some other very good players in the WNBA. And now with more attention to the WNBA, do you think there is enough talent out there for them to actually take that next level and become profitable?
Yeah, with this eventually. Like with this previous season, hell yeah. Because there's Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, like the people who wanted to go see
Sabrina in New York.
I don't know if it was like a record, but it was pretty fucking hot.
Yeah.
You know, and
There's way more eyeballs than what there used to be.
And I think it's gonna be like it's gonna be like the NBA. Like the NBA wasn't always like that.
Right.
You know, like, and then eventually it's gonna be actual good players where you actually want to go see the games and you could tune in.
Yeah.
You know, like,
so they're building a fan base now.
Yeah. It's still in the come up. And like certain players like Juju are still gonna come in, you know.
Yeah.
I think Juju's gonna be like the Michael Jordan of the
You hate that?
Not she's pretty good, but like probably not skill wise, but I'm saying like to entice people to actually watch it. Cause like when Michael Jordan started playing, like more people like tuned into the NBA.
Right.
You know, like say before Michael Jordan, like Magic and Larry Bird,
Right.
like there was people still tuning in, but not as much as.
Do you think Jordan signing with Nike and making the Jordan shoe that popular had a hand with anything?
Wasn't that afterwards, though? That was towards the end of his career.
I mean, he signed. No, was it?
No,
He signed with Nike way early.
Yeah, he was like a rookie when he signed.
Yeah.
He had his own Jordans. It was a rookie, right?
Yeah.
No shit, I know that.
And I think he couldn't wear them on the court because the NBA wouldn't.
Oh, you're
Banned,
I heard
right?
about that. I heard about that. Yeah.
Hey, man. But do you think like Angel Reese is the person that should be saying I'm sitting out?
Like
Because I feel like
she's always saying something. Like, come on, man. Like
I feel like
she like
what would happen is I'll be happy as hell if she sits out and I'm the next one in. I'm trying to play for my contract
no one
next.
cares. Like, I mean, obviously people care, but like, the other players aren't gonna be like, yeah, let me sit
She's
out.
not gonna force anybody's hand.
and lose my only way of income because this girl's just sitting out, and she's over here making fucking
Right.
5 times as much as I'm making.
If you're a star athlete, you can make some demands. They're not gonna follow through on all
It's like, it's not, the thing is though, like, it's one thing if the WNBA was like profiting off of their own type of shit, but as you said, every season they're losing money. Like the
they're
NBA is making
negative.
so much money that they pay for the WNBA to actually stay afloat.
I understand.
So, like,
Now, here's the thing. So the NBA is that profitable because they have so much money. They could afford to pay however many people they have.
But that's the thing. That's not how business works. They want them to float by themselves and make some more profit.
Yeah, but it's all right. So here's an analogy that I'll give you in terms of like business. if you want the best candidates to apply to work for you, you want to incentivize that.
Right.
So normally they incentivize that with really high salary. That makes people want to actually like work to be in
But
those
think
positions.
about it like this. If you're not in the WNBA, all you could do is go overseas. They not trying to go overseas. That's why they're
Probably
complaining.
make less money.
And probably make less money. So
It's like,
yep. I mean, that's how they feel. I think how I feel is if I was a WNBA player, I would at least like somebody to talk about it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what she's doing. She's bringing light to it. Hey, pay us more. And hey, she's probably doing that because it's true. Like if you live in these big cities and you making $60K, how you expect to live by yourself, and then you're always traveling. I don't know if they pay for hotels or anything like that, but you know what I'm saying? And that's what you're gonna do for the other side of the year. That is when the season's not going on. But I could see that.
Now, let's say like there's ways that they could easily offset some of the cost. If they like sign brand deals with like, let's say a brand of hotels, whenever the WNBA pulls up, the hotel will give them a free rooms and shit like that, wherever they're playing games. They could easily sign contracts like that. They can offset some of those costs
Yeah.
if they wanted to.
But they're still losing money at the end of the day. And the money they're losing is not 1,000, they're millions.
Do you think the WNBA was gonna call her bluff and just
I mean,
keep everybody with
they just letting it rock. So
I think so. I
they
don't
just
see her
letting it rock.
really like sitting out.
Because I don't think it comes down to just one person saying, yeah, pay him more. I think everybody has to be in
they have to be on the same page.
to pay him more.
Because it's like a job. Like say you going on strike,
Right.
you know? Like say the highest earning person is going on strike. You think like someone who has like a single mom with like 3 kids, who's really like that's her only way of income. Like you really think she's gonna do that strike?
I'm gonna start working at Walmart.
So it depends. If your company has a union, yes, you have to go on strike with everybody else. Yeah, you're forced to.
Okay.
If not, you're what's called a scab and you would be removed from the union. But here's the problem. If your union goes on strike, what will happen is that the company will try to fire anybody who's not in the union first to try to recoup the money from the money they're losing.
Right.
So you kind of screw yourself on both ends if you go back to work.
Wow.
Yeah. So unionizing protects you because you get to have that level of negotiating at the table. But then again, at the same time, you're pretty much tied to that union in case they all decide that they're going to go on strike. You just have to fucking follow along. Right. So there's a win-loss to that.
Yeah, respect.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. So you heard Shaq had 4 white women in rotation?
So what is going on in this story here?
So there's a comedian called Just Jess. She was on a podcast or a radio show, and she basically just told everybody that Shaq has 4 white women. So Shaq obviously saw it on Instagram. He commented, "Oh, Jess, ... He went back and commented again saying they all left because y'all couldn't mind y'all damn business. Now, I don't know if he's trolling or not, but I found that story just so funny.
Definitely trolling.
Because I know Shaq a freaky ass nigga.
He's a comedian. Do you guys think that Shaq had 4 white women in rotation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the same time,
Like it's sad.
but at the same time, why she even say that? You know what I'm saying? Why'd it even come up?
Shit.
But I think he trolling though. Like if he dead ass had 4 white women, like they don't care if they was out it. Yeah. And they was even like I don't know their faces. Like we don't know.
We don't know who they are.
Mm.
What if they didn't even know about each other? And that's what got them mad.
And I thought That would have been crazy. That'd be crazy.
I mean, like Shaq is just like Shaq is Shaq. Like he got so
Shaq
much
is
money.
Shaq.
Like,
Everybody
certain
loves
women
Shaq.
don't care about that. Like they still gon' like fucking who is this? Nelly. He got like 3.
He got with Ashanti.
He got 3 girls. He got 3 girls.
No, that's Neo.
Oh, my fault.
Neo got 4 now.
Neo.
He added another one to the roster.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you got like when it gets to a point where you got so much money, like it don't matter what you do.
Facts.
Pause though. Like don't do no illegal shit. But it really don't.
Nick Cannon's a good example.
Mother, like how many?
He can.
Yes. No, he got like what? How many? Like 8, 5, 6,
lot.
8, 10, 12?
He's in the double digits. He's in the double digits.
12?
Like having that many kids, like that's just bad. Like you can't even spend Christmas with them. Like
I mean, he probably makes shit work. He's rich as fuck. He could fly all his kids out to his mansion for Thanksgiving.
It's different though, bro. Like
He could.
It is a lot of.
Like, yeah, he could. He could.
You know what he could do?
I don't know.
He'll buy a plot of land and build like 8 houses, one for each of his baby mom, like a cul-de-sac type.
I think
And
someone.
his will be in the middle.
I think someone like had that. I think someone had that. I think someone had that. I heard something about that. Like
That'll be tough. Everybody lives on the same street.
that is yo. You got that type of money, bro.
And he does though. He could definitely buy a plot of land in Utah, build like 8-10 houses for every one of his baby moms.
No, I'm saying yeah, he could, but like him doing that is crazy. Like imagine you could just like every day of the week you got a whole different family. Like that's crazy.
Nigga, he'll be out in the front in the cul-de-sac playing kickball with his car. Everybody on different teams.
He can't even
That
go,
sounds
he
like
can't
a
even go
vibe.
outside like in the morning and enjoy his coffee. Like he gonna see his baby moms right there. His other baby moms taking out the trash. His other baby
But
moms.
I hear
is
they're
looking
all
at-
cordial. I hear they all are cordial towards each other.
Yo, I want that type of money, son.
Hey, man.
You get that type of money, like that's the type of money you gotta like.
He
Motherfucker living like a king.
facts. He'll be out with his coffee in his hand, all his kids mowing the lawns. Good job. Good job. Come on in. Get out the school bus. They got their own school bus.
Yo,
that he drives. You know? He just drives them all off.
like the what is that? The
Yeah, ever see the YouTube videos where they like convert like buses to be like
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
What if he just drives like what?
Hey, man, whatever works. Whatever works for him, man.
what's that like the babysit though? Like when you gotta pay the baby?
Alimony,
Babysitter?
No, a month child support.
child support.
Child support gotta be crazy.
Well, he's probably not on child support with all of them. He just pays them.
Yeah, he probably just takes care of
Like, yo, here.
You never know. Look at Anthony. I mean, Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, but Anthony Edwards never wanted a kid.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like some baby moms are just like
Vindictive.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. Nick Cannon has the formula.
they all cordial.
They all cordial.
You that nigga, bro.
You figured it out, bro.
You that nigga.
That's just
And they wait, like, do they have like their own like? Do they have their own man though?
Probably because he's not. Oh, well, I don't know about that. I don't think because he's definitely not with all of them, but he with most of them. So I'm saying the ones that are he with are cordial. And then when he brings another shawty into it, because at the end of the day, like I'm pretty sure a lot of them just want like their kids to know their brothers or sister at the end of the day, type shit, you know? So they got to be cordial with each other. So the kids got a relationship.
Like some women are just very bitter.
No, that's something that I saw like a study on. So apparently in relationships where you have like multiple like women and one single man, what'll actually happen is that apparently like let's say that one woman has one child and the other woman has another child.
Right.
The women will, for whatever reason, like shame the other children that are not hers. So
I heard about that with like stepdads. Like if you have a stepdad, it's like the way you smell. Like he automatically doesn't like you. So you're not his offspring.
Like,
But that's not the case for everybody.
It's like natural.
Yeah. Like something about like,
Damn.
you know, when you have a kid, you know it's yours, kind of. Some niggas be getting tricked. That's another thing. Imagine you signed the birth certificate and then you like the kid like 5 and you're like, this nigga don't look nothing like me.
That's a fucking.
And then you gotta take a paternity test. Damn, that's fucked up.
nah, that is tragic.
You'll be like, hold on, what if your eyes look like that?
Yeah. Why you? I'm only 6 foot. Why you 6'9"?
Why are you?
Why you look like the left tackle for the New York Giants? What's going on here?
Oh shit. All right, but gentlemen, working on to the last subject here. Did you guys hear the story?
It's not school, bro.
Huh?
It's not school.
Wait a minute.
Last subject.
Last subject.
Last period.
This should end when I say so.
But you guys hear the story of the woman that was arrested recently and facing kidnapping charges for kidnapping a man for 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
Where she kept them in the basement?
So a woman is facing kidnapping and cruelty to persons charges for holding her stepson captive for more than 20 years, according to Waterbury police. So Kimberly Sullivan was a 56-year-old, and apparently she was keeping her stepson in a closet, like locked up for the last 20 years.
It's crazy.
You guys want to know how they found out that he was trapped in there?
Wait, like since when? Like he was like a little kid?
Little kid. It's been 20 years since.
Wait, how old is he now?
Huh?
How old is he now?
Grown ass man.
But how old is
20 something?
The son is. I don't think it's noted in here.
Let's say he's like 20 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's somewhere around there.
Like he spent like he probably doesn't even know like
Life in the closet.
like I'll be thinking about that too. I'll be thinking about that too. Like imagine you have a son and you just he doesn't leave this house.
Right.
Like that's all he's gonna know.
Right.
Imagine like 30 years from now you take him out. He's gonna be like
Crazy. Like the movie Bubble Boy. Have you seen the movie Bubble Boy?
what the fuck is that?
Motherfuckers in a bubble.
Nah.
Oh, you gotta watch
He's
that
like,
movie.
I guess
I
his
know what
parents
that
are
movie
germaphobe psychopaths, so he believes that if he touches, like if he even inhales the outside air, he's
You
dying.
die.
And then nigga lived his whole life in the bubble.
Yeah, like inside a pleasant bubble.
It's like, it's a comedy movie. It's an oldie. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good
Bubble
one.
Boy is funny.
So apparently, according to how they discovered that he was there, he actually set an intentional fire inside of the hole. And once they went in to rescue him, that's when they discovered him. Apparently, they found this guy. He was about 5'9", but weighed 68 pounds.
Damn.
Soaking wet.
So wait, you
Malnourished.
said 5'9"?
5'9". This is a big guy.
Oh my god.
And he weighed only 68
Oh.
pounds when they found him. Neighbors, they actually interviewed some of the neighbors around, like, that lived outside the house. And they would say, like, they would see, like, the kid in the window, but they thought, like, he was special needs because he would just stand there and they were like, wait, but he wouldn't do anything back. So they didn't know what was happening. They just thought that he just didn't come outside because they never actually saw him leave the house. But they knew that he was there.
Jeez. So why you think he didn't react? Like, should probably be like, why the neighbor knock on his door and beat his ass or something?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, if he had access to the window,
Yeah.
like if he was chained up, let's say, he could have just opened the window and be like, yo, help me, she keeping me hostage.
But that's what some of the neighbors were actually saying in some of the interviews that they were saying, doing with the news. The neighbors were like, if I would have known, I would have gone and helped, but he didn't seem like he was in danger.
No, okay.
So I was saying like he probably just like that's all he knew.
That's his entire life.
Right.
That's his whole life.
Damn, bro.
So he had what's known as Stockholm syndrome, whereas like if you get kidnapped, eventually you like become friends with like
With your captor.
With your captain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what it looks like in this particular case. Apparently, like he was getting fed like literal one sandwich a day and some water. Is all they were giving him.
But wait, where's the dad? If that was her stepson, where's the father?
That's a good question. I don't think that they actually outline where the stepdad was specific or the father was specifically. I believe that the last time that the kid said that he saw the dad was when he was 14 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then he wasn't. So the last time he seen his dad was 14, so he had to be older than 20.
He got to be like 34.
It's not outlined. It's not outlined in the article because they didn't really give that much information. The police gave their like the what's it called? Like the chief of police like gave his opinion on it, and he was like, it was the worst human treatment that I think I've seen in my entire time in the police. I was like,
I say we keep a track of this story.
this is a good story. Do you guys, how many years do you think they're gonna give this lady?
So where's it at? Did it say?
It's Waterbury, Virginia, I think it is.
Yeah. Firing squad.
Give her at least a life sentence.
Firing squad.
Firing squad.
I mean, she got to be old. She got to be like.
She's 56. She's 56. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let her rot.
Let her rot.
Like why? I want to know like what like
Oh no, this is Waterbury, Connecticut. Waterbury, Connecticut.
like what posed her to do that.
That's something we got to follow up.
That's what I hate.
I want to hear the court.
I hate when people abuse kids. Like kids are so like innocent. Like why? Like what is wrong with you? Oh, like it's just so sad. I was just watching a movie. I don't know if you guys ever watched the movie Prisoners. It has Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman. It's a good ass movie. If y'all got time, y'all should watch that tonight. Good ass movie. Yo, good ass movie.
The movie.
It's a good ass movie. It's kind of like the same type of shit. Like, so Hugh Jackman, he he kidnaps this kid. You gotta watch the movie. I'm not even gonna say it. You got. It's
Don't ruin it.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same thing. Like, and like at the end, like everything just comes together, and you're just like, yo, what the fuck? It's a good ass.
Prisoners.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add that to my watch.
It's kind of like that, yeah. Like
That's on there. That's on there.
like one lady. I'm not even gonna say.
Don't even spoil it.
Yeah, it spoils it. It spoils it. It's a good ass movie.
All right, guys. Great episode. Call it the Mellisode.
This is the Mellisode.
The Mellisode.
Party finally dropped, and Melly got
Molly came back.
all of his wishes.
Melly wasn't hiding until Carti dropped.
I can't show my face. Son. I already know. I already know if I show my face after 5 years of saying he's gonna drop on Friday, Brian was gonna make fun of me again. McNasty probably wasn't even gonna let me in the house. Like, it's just, I'm just happening now. So, yo, I was listening to the album. Yo, I almost shed a tear.
Damn.
Cause I was like
that.
7 tracks in, and I'm like, yo, I know he didn't drop this shit. I know this shit is fake. I know this shit is AI. The motherfucker really dropped.
And he pumped fake though. He had y'all waiting for 3 hours.
Yo,
Were you awake?
No, I wasn't awake. I got work in the morning. But as I went to sleep, like I was fingers crossed I'll wake up to a fucking Carti album. Way to work, listen to my fucking Carti album. This thing got me tight. It's like it was like 7 a.m. The fucking album still ain't dropped.
No, because I noticed that apparently it dropped on Spotify first, and I checked on my YouTube Music when I woke up. Like I woke up around like 6:30 in the morning, and I checked. I was like, "There's no album." Oh, I started clowning Melly in the fucking chat.
It's over here talking about like, did y'all notice Melly is quiet? I'm like, I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm sleeping. If you don't go to sleep. I was tight though. The motherfucker ain't dropped the album.
Yo,
So I'm just in my head like, what the fuck is wrong with this? Like, you just have one job, bro.
Right.
But it's like he didn't be doing shit like just to build anticipation. And I guess it paid off because he's doing crazy numbers right now.
apparently.
But yeah, it's good shit. It's a good out. Definitely a good episode. You know, I do want to ask you guys like we finally got the mic situation valid. You know, so I definitely do want to see if anyone's gonna complain about the fucking audio and shit. Y'all better not, because
Gonna complain regardless. And the internet.
Keep complaining. We're gonna keep replying. Be on the lookout for the St. Patrick's Day vlog video dropping. Is a quick little vlog. The last one, I think it got good traction. No promo. We just dropped it regular, no clips.
and it was your first video you edited, right?
Right.
That shit wasn't bad.
Right.
Shit was
And
good.
then this is gonna be my second one. It's a shorter one, but it's funny. I think it's very good.
I seen it. It's good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Scared.
Hey man, next Wednesday, be on the lookout. YouTube clips dropping, 2 videos dropping back to back. We are dropping the emergency part 2 as soon as that gets situated.
Now-
With this episode.
I will say I'm going on vacation
Uh-oh.
on the 31st, and I'll be back on April the 6th.
Okay.
So that week specifically, I'll be gone, but emergency episode 2 and this episode will be there in order to fill the gap. So by the time that I come back, we shouldn't have any delays. But if we do, at least you guys know why.
Yeah, and if we do have any delays, like we should have clips to
offset it.
right.
Hey man.
Like we I'm definitely like proud of like the shit that we're getting into, because I feel like we're getting into a real rhythm.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Agreed.
Like we're all
We ironed out all the mistakes, all the technical mistakes.
exactly.
Yeah, 2 settings going right now, one for strictly audio, one for strictly video, and then we have backups as well.
Just in case.
No more skipping episodes after having the greatest conversation for 2 hours, and then y'all not gonna hear it. The wild shit that was said that probably is gonna get voted up forever because the audio is just that bad. Which is probably a blessing.
It's probably gone.
Because
you probably should have dropped this.
Yo, we like, it was probably God who seen us like,
Yo,
you guys talked about this group of people. Yeah, let me just cancel that episode.
They be like, yeah, y'all still work that 9 to 5 on Monday. Remember
Yo,
that?
we ain't even talk about the plane though.
Yeah, the Punisher is insane. Not too much.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Not too much on that.
Like a flying piece of turd. If y'all know, y'all know.
It's just,
If y'all know what happened recently,
if y'all tapped in, y'all know what happened.
No, but we touched on that on the emergency pod. Yeah.
Oh.
No, not like in the episode that owns it up.
Not like that. Not like that. Not like that.
Yo,
That'll be on the Patreon someday when they invent the technology for us to.
yo, get us to a Patreon. Like our Patreon will be crazy.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
that shit. All right, lead us out, Brian.
All right, you guys. But if you like the episode, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends. Send this to your grandma. Your grandma probably needs to hear this pod.
Send it to everybody that just comments and argues online with each other. Like
Those are the entertaining people. I like these
ones.
people.
Just
But yes, if you guys want all of our social medias, if you guys want more of the show, if you guys want to find the Clips channel and find some of those bonus episodes that we haven't dropped to the main channel, you guys can go on to the link tree. That's linktr.ee/hi hi notes with an S podcast. But we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.
Peace.
Great episode, man.
Get it.
Great episode.
Shit, finally it's running smoothly.